Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shifty's 49ers Talk. It's official, everybody. Deebo Samuel has re-signed with the 49ers. We are super pumped up. We're going to take a look at the numbers. This has been officially reported by Adam Schefter, so you know it's absolutely legit. The pads for training camp come on tomorrow, so we know just how important it is to have a guy like Deebo out there. He's going to help out tremendously with Trey Lance and just the offense in general. Let's not waste any time. Let's talk about the numbers. Great, so it is a 3-year deal that Deebo has signed with the 49ers. So overall, it's going to be for $71.55 million, which when you actually break it down, the average annual, the salary, is actually lower than A.J. Brown and lower than DK Metcalf. However, I think as become very common, knowledge is that the big time thing is to look at the guaranteed money. And I made a video a few days ago about this, Deebo Samuel and whatnot, but we really did talk about just how petty some of these guys can be with regards to getting, one-upping the previous guy who gets a contract, and this is no exception. So if we look at the deals that A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf got, A.J. Brown got $57.2 million guaranteed, DK Metcalf got $58 million guaranteed, and Deebo Samuel got $58.1 million guaranteed. So, but at the end of the day, we're just really excited to have Deebo Samuel back on the team. I think ultimately this is a contract that works out for both parties. So Deebo Samuel, looking at his age, he will be a free agent again after he turns 29. So he'll be in line for another big contract there. It works out for the 49ers because look, we get to keep the best offensive weapon in football. Of course, all off season long, there were rumors about getting traded and all this stuff. But glad that the two parties were able to come together and work it out. And I'm really excited to see how Deebo Samuel looks in a Trey Lance, Kyle Shanahan offense. It's going to be really interesting. The one thing that of note is that what makes this contract maybe a little bit different to the contract that we've given out to our other superstars, and I think this was maybe the big issue that really, held this thing up, is the length of the contract. So if you look at Trent Williams, if we look at George Kittle, Fred Warner, all these guys were getting 5-year deals, and the 49ers typically prefer to do that. Whereas looking at Deebo's side, he wouldn't want to be a free agent again at 31, I don't think, because we just see how every offseason there's always a new highest paid player and whatnot, and I think that he wants to maximize his value in his career, which makes 100% sense, because, he wants to be a free agent again at 29, where he still has a number of very capable years left to play football. All in all, it did work out in the end, and really pumped up for how this season's going to go. Can't wait to see it. Stoked that Deebo's going to be back with the Niners. Yeah, we were definitely a little worried there for a while during the offseason, but glad it all worked out. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments and section. Let me know. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. And at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to say two things. The butt counts, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side.